temperature. Okay, and we have another question under heat and temperature. Which of the following factors does not affect the rate of evaporation? Does not affect the rate of evaporation of a liquid. So we were specific in the question, the rate of evaporation of a liquid. Now the first thing we need to establish before I go on is that there's a difference between evaporation and vaporization. Vaporization. One of the differences is that evaporation takes place at any given temperature. Okay? While vaporization, which is synonymous to the word boiling, takes place at only 100 degrees Celsius. Right? Now, one similarity between them is that when these two processes happen, liquid is converted to gas. So liquid changes its state to gaseous state. Okay, now factors that affect evaporation, right? One of them is temperature. Temperature affects evaporation because it takes place at all temperatures, at any given temperature, while vaporization takes place at 100 degrees Celsius only. Now, volume. Does the volume of the liquid, does it affect the rate at which evaporation occurs? Alright, so we have a pool of water here, let's say for instance in this classroom, and this class is quite flooded. So does the amount of water we have in the class affect the rate of evaporation? We'll come back to that. Wind, yes, this one is a practical example. Wind, so we come to this class here and there's water everywhere. You observe that when you come next tomorrow or some days after, you observe that the water has dried up. Wind, assistance from the wind. So wind affects evaporation also. Surface area, yes. The larger the surface area, the faster evaporation takes place. Take note, the larger the surface area, the faster evaporation takes place. Okay, now, and that is one difference. Okay, another difference between evaporation and vaporization, it is being assisted by wind. That's for evaporation. Vaporization is not assisted by wind. So the answer to this question is volume. The amount of water you have in this class does not necessarily affect the rate at which the water will evaporate. It doesn't. What we know is that the water will evaporate. And we're looking at the factors that will affect how fast that evaporation process will take place. So irrespective of the volume of water, it doesn't